head and get into action. You got to get out of your head and you have to get into action. One more time. You got to get out of your head and into action. Grand Rising, everybody. I hope all is well. For those of you guys who are unaware of who I am, it is your girl, Phoenix. I said, your tarot reader, your spiritual guide, your friend, your buddy, your pal, your friend, your buddy, your pal. I'm your friend, 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 your buddy, your pal. What's up, guys? And I'm here today to give you all your fine, divine, collective message for my beautiful tribe of Ascended Masters. Okay, we're just going to jump right on into it. I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles, and y'all have to let go of lack. You have to let go of the past. You have to let go of self-limiting thoughts, behaviors, beliefs, mindsets. We are not children anymore, family, okay? I just seen 1:11 on the clock. Okay, we are not children anymore. Alrighty, it is time for us to truly create the life that we want when it comes to our stability, our security. Okay, when it comes to our finances, when it comes to our happiness, to our peace, you know, we have control and we are responsible for all of these things in our lives, you know? And Spirit is telling you to get into focus, okay? But to get in your creative bag. Queen of Wands energy. Okay, Capricorn energy, Taurus energy, Virgo energy, Earth energy. Okay. Earth sign energy, I speak that first and foremost, this live, these words will find everybody in whom they are meant to find today. Okay, and I speak that you will gain clarity from these messages as always. Okay, I hope that you hear what you're supposed to hear. I know that you're going to hear what you're supposed to hear already. We are hearing what we are supposed to hear. Okay, please like the video. Okay, if this does reach you, touch you, get you going in any kind of way. Okay, because it does help with the channel. Okay, and it does help to get this message out there to reach more people just like us. Grand Rising, how y'all doing? Okay, so again, Queen of Wands energy, Spirit is telling us to focus on our creativity and to focus, period. You get what I'm saying? You're a visionary. You're very charismatic. Okay. You're very ambitious. This is what the Queen of Wands energy is all about. Okay. But now I'm seeing the Three of Wands. Like you've been plotting, you've been planning, you've been sitting on some great ideas for some time. Okay. Because that's what it is. You've been sitting on them. Whether you're waiting on like some sort of like perfect time, perfect place type energy, perfectionism, ego, that type of energy. You know, something within that is causing some sort of resistance, okay? Whether you're waiting to create some sort of aesthetic or something like that, you know, but Spirit is telling you to, you know, to focus, okay, to create and to go out here and do it, to stop letting your ego stop you, okay? You've been waiting long enough. Okay, it's time for you to go out here and be daring. Okay, it's time for you to go out here and take risk. Okay, it's time for you to go out here and to step into your rightful role, into your rightful place. Okay, it's time for you to take that leadership role. Okay, it's time for you to step out in the front. Okay, some of you guys have been holding yourselves back. You've been trying to fit in. You've been hiding. Okay, because for some of you, that's what it is. You're hiding. Okay, you're scared to present yourself or to put yourself out there on the front street when really the front street is where you belong. Okay, that's where you belong. Okay, it's time for you to start self-affirming yourselves. Okay, it's time for you to go into that hermit mode, into that skill mastery, self mastery type of energy here. Okay, let's build ourselves up here, build ourselves anew here. Okay, and as I'm saying that, I'm seeing the tower card in my third eye. Okay, so yes, thank you. Okay, but for some of you guys, this is your realities being stripped completely, like to the fucking nugget, to the core, like to the, like, so this is going to create a whole new reality shift. Okay, this is going to be like a shockwave to your system. Okay, and when I'm saying that, like, this is like you guys are going to have to like eliminate some people. You guys are going to start having to make sacrifices when it comes to your time, when it comes to your energy. Okay, straight hermit mode, hibernation energy. Okay, be as the birds, the bees, be as we see, okay, out in nature, okay? And in nature, the animals are starting to go into hibernation, okay? Or it's the season right before hibernation. We ain't got there just yet, okay? But they're preparing, they're gathering, they're doing things like that, but they're getting in order, okay? So they can pull back from the world, okay? So they can re-energize, revitalize. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And that's why we've been seeing the Four of Knives so much. That's why we've seen it yesterday. That's why we've seen it the day before yesterday. And we were talking about rest and restoration, and now we know why. Okay, now we know why. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, y'all, it's time for us to build ourselves up, okay? Again, focus your energy on self, Knight of Cups energy. Okay, again, self mastery, skills, our attributes, that type of energy. Okay, working on that procrastination and things like that, putting things off. Like, let's work on that. Let's take this time, okay, while we are away from the world, because you guys are about to create something, build something, and I gotta slow down because the messages be coming and I be trying to get it out, okay? But you guys are about to be building something. You guys are building something, okay? And for some of y'all about to be, okay? Maybe for some of you guys are just in the beginning stages, okay? Take the energy as it resonates, okay? We're all in different stages, different places, okay? This is the school of life, okay? We all ain't on the same page, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay. But for some of you guys, you're in that beginning stages. Okay. And for some of you guys, I'm seeing like the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you guys, you are creating that foundation. Maybe you're not in the planning stages, but you are in the stages where you are working on that stability or that stable type of foundation there. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. But whatever it is, whatever you're focused on, Ashe, it's going to be something huge. Okay. I'm a motivated procrastinator right now. We all go through the stages. Listen, yesterday I had a fucking couch potato day. Well, like, I was in bed, like, watching my movies. I had my snacks. Like, I was like, I ain't gotta go to the Botanica today. I'm not booking no readings today. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. Some days we do have our days where we be like, just like, I'm going to put it off till tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? I have a whole nother company outside of this, and outside of, Good Karmic Botanica and Wellness, where I make, certain things. I can't say it on YouTube, okay? And so I even put that off to today. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it in the morning. I'm gonna get it done, But some days we do have that our days. But Spirit was on my ass yesterday too. Like, get your ass up, okay? And that's why this morning I made it up. Like, I wrote it down, bitch. We getting up at 5 o'clock. Cause see, I have an alarm, right? But the last couple of days, I've been laying in bed because it's dark as hell outside now at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? At least a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying, 5 o'clock. I mean, it was dark, but you had a little bit of, a little bit of light. The birds were singing a little bit, But So yeah, y'all, let's get back to the read because y'all know I got ADHD a little bit and I get off track and we gotta stay on track. Yes, I was having some me time. I was having some me time, but look at us making excuses for ourselves. Knowing we had things to do. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Okay, and look, and speaking of Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is here. Okay, so remember we were talking about something big. Okay, you guys are going to be getting like social offers, that type of energy. Okay, Spirit. Oh shit, child. Okay, but like some new experiences as well, y'all. For some of y'all, there may be somebody coming trying to seduce y'all. Okay, in some type of way. Okay, but definitely some sort of like proposal, okay, some sort of offer that will be coming in, okay, that's going to create some sort of solid financial foundation, okay, with that four of pentacles right there. Okay, and then especially for them taking me back to the four of cups. I mean the four of pentacles. After, but some of y'all, okay, four of cups is very significant. Okay, so be in gratitude right now. Okay, be grateful right now. Okay, see the good for what it is right now before it happens right now. Okay, because blessings are about to come. Okay, blessings are coming. Okay, and I'm looking at the Fruit Loop box. Y'all take that as it resonates. Maybe that signifies happiness for somebody. Okay, maybe it signifies vacation for somebody. Okay, maybe you just like Fruit Loops, and that's how you know this message is for you. Okay, but take the energy as it resonates. Okay. What's that? The two of wands. Okay, yeah. So again, y'all go into planning mode. Okay, y'all know I gotta read y'all comments off screen like this because I really can't see, so I'll be screaming. Four of Pentacles. I'm done when I say you tap it to me good, Lord. Yes, baby. Yes, look, she's about fruit. Okay, but it's time for you to look. And then we were talking. Didn't we just say travel? Okay, so for some of y'all could be traveling soon, or maybe you need to go on like a little vacation. Maybe you need to go on a little mini vacation. Okay, go book you a little Airbnb. Okay, and while you out there, detach. Okay, detach from your kids. Maybe somebody need to detach from their kids. Okay, and yes, Lord, we be needing it. Okay, like y'all can act like y'all don't be needing to be detached from y'all kids, but these little things is like, have y'all seen dang, I can't even think of the dang on movie right now. But it's a movie, Leo. And the kindergartners, they all like, they like all running all over the fucking place, running in the fucking walls and pillars and shit. Like, that's how kids are. Oh my God, y'all know I got two. I got an 11-year-old and a 4-year-old, and that 4-year-old be woo. Okay, but anyways, okay. So, but yeah, this is achievements as well, okay? For some of you guys, yeah, you do need to like maybe go off, and I don't know if y'all heard that knocking when I said that, but for some of you guys, maybe you do need to detach, okay? Maybe you need to have a day, a weekend, or something by yourself, okay, where you can plan, when you can just have that peace of mind. Maybe you need to, go have you some tea or something like that, okay? But I'm looking at the what's the tea, so maybe for some of y'all, something is about to be revealed. Okay. Blue child, something is about to be illuminated under that full moon here coming up soon. Who knows? Okay. What's that say? You talking to me, my baby? Yes. Okay. We be needing it. Okay. But there's a lot of growth and introspection that's coming. Okay. But yeah, we got the Page of Cups. Okay. What I tell y'all, somebody is about to be inviting y'all out somewhere. Okay, maybe on a little date or something like that. Okay, but somebody is definitely about to be coming to you like, hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Okay, so yeah, tell you something that you might like to hear. You got a sexy little body. Y'all know I'm all about musical confirmations. And when was the last time y'all heard that? The Whisper song by Yin Yang Twins. Come on now, that ain't nothing but spirit. Okay, but but we do got the Ace of Wands right here in reverse that came up out of there. So that may be like, child, Y'all know we don't like the Ace of Wands after the Page of Cups, okay? Because that's like maybe somebody's going to be very immature, okay? Or when it comes to like planning or something like that, okay? I don't know, child. You know, because the Ace of Wands is like shit. Waste the energy. You get what I'm saying? So like, give me more on this Page of Cups and on this Ace of Wands in reverse. Is this Page of Cups tied to this Ace of Wands in any way? First off, let's figure that out. Okay, so it's not. Okay, it's not. Whoo, child. Okay, but okay, so give me more on this Ace of Wands. Okay, this is an opportunity. Okay, so when it comes to this Page of Cups, we do have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this Page of Cups, like child, we can give this, we can have an open invitation. We can have an open heart, open mind when it comes to this energy. Okay, this could be a young person as well. Okay, because the Page of Cups represents that young, youthful energy. Okay, so they could be young, but this could also just be somebody with a youthful type of spirit. You get what I'm saying? Like people look at me and they be like, "Oh shit, girl, you young. You give off that young." No, baby. No, baby. No. I'm much older than y'all think. Whatever y'all think, add about 10, 15 years to it, okay? But it could definitely just be their energy. Very young, youthful, exciting, okay? Playful, ooh, joyful. I'm hearing romantic, okay? Very, spont- spontaneous. There we go. Oh. Oh, Lord, child, somebody called me a hell-bound bitch. Gratitude. Okay, next. So, Ace of Wands energy in reverse. Okay. So, yeah, y'all, plan. When it comes to something, y'all, we need to plan a little more. Okay. I don't know what it is, y'all. Let's plan a little more when it comes to something. Okay. What are we creating? Maybe it's some sort of like, again, maybe it is that social invitation. Okay. Maybe for somebody like you're about to get, I'm hearing like resume. Okay. Maybe you need to, you know, maybe you need to practice more. Maybe you need to do some like, y'all know how you like when you go on interviews and things like that, you can look at like interviewing questions and like do a mock interview, something like that, okay? But prepare for something when it comes to like some sort of business meeting or social invitation or something like that, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, yeah. We got the Wheel of Fortune card out there, okay? You looking for a new job? Oh, yep, looking for a new job. Even a new person going to be questioned because my parent needs support. Uh-huh, yeah, that part, that part. Everybody gets questioned, okay? But still, you know, we can have an open mind when it comes to that. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? But always use your discernment, okay? Please, y'all already know I'm not telling y'all not to use your discernment or anything like that. To not, you know, set your boundaries and look, okay? I'm just telling y'all what Spirit telling me. Shit. Give me a break. No, I'm just playing. But yeah. Okay. So there's definitely gonna some things changing here. Okay, definitely some people moving in their North Node energy. Okay, that growth, that opportunity towards success, towards advancement. Okay, and not just in the material sense or the mundane sense, but in the spiritual sense as well. Okay, I'm speaking to again ascended masters. Y'all know I don't call y'all ascended masters. I am not the ascended master oracle for no reason. Okay, pay attention. Alrighty. But yeah, this is you guys developing, okay, improving, okay, financially, spiritually, okay, all of those good things, physically, okay, hell, mentally, great things are coming for you guys, okay, and karma is spinning the block on somebody ass. Okay, yeah, look, we got the King of Cups in reverse. So this could be like karma spinning the block on some karmic, okay? Somebody that thought they was very much so, child, They thought they was playing, honey, I don't know who they thought they was playing with. Okay, but definitely could be a Taurus or Aries, Sun, Moon, or rising, place where it needs to go. Could be your sign, could be their sign. Okay, but somebody that was just, I mean, very, very stupid. Okay, and they could be learning that they were very stupid too. Okay, but just very ignorant, very greedy. Okay, somebody used to put you down a lot. Okay, very dishonest. Okay, disloyal. Okay, a prude is what I just heard. Okay. Hell yeah, child. You got the justice card out there. Oh. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we got the justice card out there. Again, I told y'all karma's coming to spin the block on somebody. Okay, definitely. Okay, and because now I'm seeing what Dr. Buzzer, okay, which is the justice card in the hoodoo deck. Okay, so this is spiritual alignment here. Okay, spirit, your spirit team has taken somebody by the balls. Okay, and it's like dipping, flipping, and frying their asses. Okay, like for real. Okay, there's like spirit is making them take accountability for everything that they have been putting you through. Okay, look at this child. This person is going through it all across the board. You get what I'm saying? Like all across the board. They're not happy. Okay, they could definitely be somebody out here causing chaos because they're going through chaos. Still ain't learned their lesson. Okay, still not growing. Okay, very low vibrational. Okay, but we got the Empress card out there, honey. Okay, and then we got the Five of Wands out here as well. Okay, so definitely some obstacles and things like that coming your way. Okay, but y'all know that's life. Okay, it comes with the territory. It comes with being a walking ascended master. It comes with the earth realm, period. Okay, but Spirit is telling you to not get agitated. Again, to stay in your creative bag, to stay healing, to stay the course. Okay? You're somebody like very full of potential. Okay? Spirit is telling you to focus your energy there. Okay? To remain in harmony, to remain in balance. Okay? To keep going out here taking chances. Okay? Being you, authentically you. Okay, continuing to thrive in your essence. Okay, continuing to have an open mind, open heart about things. Okay, continuing to stay pure in your actions. Don't let these people, don't let these obstacles, don't let these distractions stop you. Okay, because there's going to be plenty. Okay, there's going to be a plenty. Okay, there may be even people coming to try to start arguments and things like that with you because you know they still out here healing, going through the retrogrades and shit. Okay, but yeah, Spirit is telling you don't doubt yourself. Okay, to remain at ease, to remain calm, to remain balanced. Okay, to remain peaceful. Okay, to remain faithful. Okay, to remain waiting in good peace, or to remain waiting in good faith. Okay, because it's coming for you. The table is being prepared for you. Okay, the offers are being presented to you. Okay, stay in alignment. Okay, stay in alignment. Period. Point blank. Look, and we was talking about hermit mode, and here go the hermit card. Okay, and I love how when the cards that I see in my third eye start popping out in the reading. Okay, but yeah, you know, you need to be in this season again in hermit mode. Okay, this is your season of self-discovery. Okay, this is your season to get in contact with your ancestors, to be sitting there down at your altar, to be planning, to be plotting, to be self-examining. Okay, how do I grow? Okay, working on physical, mental, spiritual health. Okay, again, remaining balanced. Okay, remaining calm, remaining centered, finding your peace. Okay, going into meditation. Okay, seeking your great counsel. Okay, which is going into meditation. Ashe. Okay, but Spirit is telling you to use this time to plan something carefully. Okay, to map out the big picture here. Okay, to see the big picture. Okay, to look at things from a bird's eye view, from a wider perspective, okay, to go deeper, okay, deeper into self, okay, deeper into the things that you are creating, again, that skill mastery, self mastery energy, okay, to make sure that you are making right conscious decisions, okay, the conscious decisions that are in alignment with who you are, with where you're going, with, you know, your goals, your dreams, okay, and to like embrace the uncomfortable situations, okay, to embrace the uncomfortableness, period, okay, because there's growth there, okay, there's growth there. Alrighty, we got the Queen of Cups out here in reverse. Okay, so some people, I mean, this is just like self-indulgence, self-deception. Okay, like you knowing which way. Okay, because the Queen of Cups is all about intuition, all about that inner guidance. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, like you have that spiritual connection. I mean, we're ascended masters. Everybody first and foremost has that spiritual connection, that spiritual link. Some people just tune in a little more, okay? And for the ones that are watching these videos, we are the ones that tune in a little more, okay? Not to say that we always listen, okay? Because that Queen of Cups in reverse is definitely somebody that's getting the messages, okay? But we don't always listen. Again, that procrastination energy, okay, like, and that's okay, but again, we have to be honest with ourselves in order to work through that. You get what I'm saying? We can't be sitting here talking about, oh no, I listen, and no, okay, but so sometimes you listen, sometimes you don't, okay, that's why the Queen of Cups is in reverse here, okay. So like, stop making excuses for yourselves, okay? When it comes to the conflict and things like that is a conflict, okay? Like you, for instance, Spirit telling you or giving you that guidance, like, hey, you need to do this, but we like, but nah, baby. I'm gonna sit here and do this. I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee, drink my tea real quick. Yeah, no, Spirit, I hear you. I'm gonna get to that later. Later come, we don't get to it. Okay? Like, that part. Okay? Okay? But facts, okay? So that is that obstacle there, okay? Not you saying, stop making excuses as I type that and drinking my coffee. Right? No, but look, we gotta see it, honey. We gotta see it for what it is. Okay? But definitely making some illogical decisions too. Okay? Like, we gotta stop. Okay, we gotta stop. Alright. Okay. But yeah. And that's where the self-doubt stems from too, okay? Like when we are, you know, when we know we need to do certain things, we're not doing it, and, you know, child, all that stuff, all of it, okay? But Spirit's kind of trying to contact you as well, okay? And this could just be that contact, okay? Four of Cups came out there. Remember earlier we were talking about that Four of Cups, okay? So that lack of motivation, okay? Some of you guys need to get out of your shell, okay? Some of you guys are sitting back and you're expecting something. Remember, we're expecting for grand shit to happen, but sometimes we're not doing all that we need to be doing, okay? Sometimes we be sitting on our butts in that woe is me type of energy. You get what I'm saying? When we know what we need to be doing, okay? We know that we need to be taking some sort of initiative, okay? And Spirit is telling you to take that initiative and start taking it today, okay? Under that crescent waxing, and we in waxing crescent. There we go, okay. Alrighty, for some of you guys, you're about to get like a whole new burst of energy here, okay? Or something about living in that gratitude, being grateful will add some sort of fire energy up under you, okay? Or that willful energy here, okay? Because I am looking at wands now. And then I do see the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands, okay? So victory, success, achievement, okay? And then we got the Two of Wands here. That's Eight of Wands, happening quickly, happening fast for you, okay? So get up and get to it. Okay? Get up and get to it. Stop being paranoid. Stop thinking about the things that could happen or the things that could go wrong, and start thinking about all of the great things that Spirit has in store for you. Okay? Start thinking about all of the great things that could happen if you just go forth and do it. Okay? If you live in harmony with your higher self. Okay? And when you take the time out, you envision those things that your higher self wants, desires, and the reality in which your higher self wants to live. And then you start to implement new habits and behaviors in order to move in that alignment. Okay? To see it again for what it is. Okay? That is how you achieve that joy, that success, that happiness, that we all want. Okay? It's by living in conundrum with our higher self. Okay? By living in that Empress energy. Look at that. 10 of Cups energy. That's how you get there. Okay? But you guys are on your way to satisfaction, to prosperity, to joy, ashe, to a happy life. Okay? For some of you, you guys are about to be a happy wife, okay? But like sincere friendships, like balance, because when you are in harmony with your higher self, and look at Page of Wands right there, okay? But that's, child, listen, there's so many new and exciting adventures awaiting you. There's so many new and exciting people that are waiting to touch you, to reach out to you, to help you advance, because you deserve these type of people. You are me, I am you. Okay, that's why we're here together on this live. We can't physically touch each other. We're here and y'all feel the energy. You get what I'm saying? And this is the energy that you deserve and you're supposed to get every day. Very exciting energy, very prosperous energy. People speaking great things over you. You get what I'm saying? Like, for some of y'all, you guys could be having like work problems, okay? Y'all need to find some sort of new opportunity here, okay? Maybe you guys are sick and tired of being sick and tired because y'all can't advance within your career or something like that, okay? You're wanting a chance to grow. Alrighty, like you a boss, okay? Capricorn, Taurus energy there, okay? And you don't have to be a Capricorn or Taurus, okay? You could just be somebody that has a strong mindset, okay? Somebody that is all about advancement, because Tauruses and Capricorns are all about advancing, okay? Opportunity, like they want to be where the opportunities at. They want to be where the success at. They want to be where the bag at. You get what I'm saying? Like, very these signs are very focused on building, very focused on reality. That gold type of energy would be Capricorn, would be Taurus, okay? Like that gold frequency here, okay? But yeah, my loves, you guys have a lot of potential, okay? And Spirit is telling you um to move and to be like an inspiration, or you are a walking inspiration, okay? Continue to be inspired by your ideas. Continue to just go for it and do it, okay? Go forth and do it, my babies, okay? I love y'all. You so stupid. Okay, but I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Have a good one. Be love, be light. Don't take no bullshit. I love y'all. Peace.